Next slide. Now, lung cancer is the commonest malignancy regarding epidemiology among the males. And regarding the incidence rate among the cancers, death rate is more. That means the prognosis of lung cancer is not satisfactory with respect to other cancers. Due to improvement of technique in treatments and molecular studies, partial improvement has occurred in the treatment of lung malignancy, but not yet satisfactory. Next slide, please. This is the global epidemiological pictures of malignancies. Next slide, please. Lung cancer and smoking is intimately related with each other. The century we lost past a few days ago, that is 19th century, has been blacklisted as tobacco and cancer. As because in the year 1900, average per year per male was 57, but it raised to 4,345 in 1963, leading to huge amount of lung cancer. So developed world became aware of this, so incidence has declined to those countries, but these incidents are yet high in our zones where we are residing. At the same time, our treatment facilities are not yet satisfactory. That is why death rate is more among us than the developed world. Next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. Tobacco alone is responsible for 87% of lung cancers. So that is the main culprit for lung cancers. Next slide, please. Next slide. Other etiological factors are domestic. Next slide. No need. Next slide. Yes. Now, in addition to cigarette smoking, others are environmental factors, dietary factors, genetic factors. This is the elaboration of environmental factors. This is next slide. Next slide. Dietary factors deficient in fresh fruits, vegetables, and micronutrients leads to development of lung cancer. Next slide. I am going hurriedly. This is diagrammatic representation of etiology of lung cancer. Next slide. This is also diagrammatic representation. Next slide. This is diagrammatic representation of genetics in relation to causes lung cancer. Next slide. Genesis by which normal cell converts into malignant cell. Next slide. I'll go hurriedly. I'll not next slide. Next slide. We divide lung cancer in 3 ways. Elaborate classification is done by WHO. Invasive lesions. These are the invasive lesions. Next slide. Squamous varieties. Next slide. Small cell. Next slide. Adenocarcinoma. Next slide. Varieties of adenocarcinoma. Next slide. Indeterminate cell carcinoma. Next slide. Varieties. Large cell carcinoma. These are the varieties. Next slide. Others. Next slide. Next slide. These are the major types of lung cancers. Next slide. Now, for etiology and regional factors, we divide lung cancer again into 2 types. One is central and one is peripheral. Regarding central, small and squamous cell carcinoma, central located related to smoking, and peripheral types are adenoid large cell carcinoma, less likely related to smoking and rather related with other pre-existing lung lesions and others more common in females. Most important for therapeutic purpose is that we divide lung cancer mainly for treatment purpose into 2 groups. 2 groups, small cell and non-small cell. Non-small cell again divided into non-squamous and squamous. Non-squamous, again, adeno, large, and other cell types. Next slide. Non-small cell cancer form the main bulk of lung cancer, that is accounting for 85 to 90% of all the lung cancer. Next slide. Next slide. Among them, squamous cell carcinoma accounts for 25% and adenocarcinoma accounts for 40% of the lung cancers. These adenocarcinomas usually occurs in peripheral part of the lung, frequent among the non-smokers, grow slowly, distal mesh occurs a bit at delayed periods. That's why you get scope to do surgery in that case, much more than those of the other types of lung cancer. Next slide. Next slide. Large cell undifferentiated carcinoma 10 to 15%. Next slide. Next is small cell carcinoma. Then, in addition to histological classifications, for better treatment, other studies such as molecular studies are important for treating lung cancer. Among them, EGFR mutations and KRAS mutations. For EGFR mutations, we are offering in EGFR TKIs, which give better response, and these are related to non-smoking, and among the female, this is more frequent. And KRAS mutations common in smokers and bears a bit worse prognosis. Next one. Additional markers, in addition to those above two markers, these are the ALK gene arrangements, ROS1, HER2, BRAF, and RET transcriptions. Next one. Next slide, noting of this. Next slide, diagram of this. Now, the presentation, how lung cancer presents. These are the symptoms by which lung cancer primary growth presents. That stops from dyspnea and chest pain. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Presentation due to involvement of surrounding organs such as Pancoast syndrome, effusion, hoarseness of the breath, and symptoms due to distal mets. That depends upon the site where metastasis occur. Next slide. These are the general constitutional symptoms. Next slide. Paraneoplastic syndrome is one of the presentation. A vast symptoms. Next slide. Paraneoplastic syndrome or varieties in presentation. Next slide. Next slide. Paraneoplastic syndrome. Next slide. Next slide. Now, how to diagnose the lung cancer? Tissue diagnosis may be done by cytology. These are the cytology by which diagnosis tissue diagnosis can be done. Others, cytology by diagnosis. Others are bronchoscopy, biopsy, core biopsy, and others. Next slide. These are the investigations for staging purposes, but among them, MRI is not a suitable device for diagnosis of lung cancer, but it helps in to detect the spreads to the surrounding bone and others. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. These are the investigations which are done for treatment purposes. Next slide. Now, staging for non-small cell lung cancer, TNM staging is done. I am not going in elaboration of this staging. TNM staging is being done. Next slide. Next slide, TNM staging. Next slide. Diagrammatic representation of TNM staging. Next slide. Next slide. 3P. Next slide. Next slide. Before starting treatment, information are essential for making treatment plan. At the stage of the disease, histology, molecular study, and also stratification. Next slide. In a nutshell, These are the cross treatment guideline for non-small cell lung cancer. Stage 1, radical surgery. If not done, then radical radiation. Stage 2, surgery followed by adjuvant radiation. Stage 3, followed by adjuvant and sometimes neoadjuvant chemoradiation. Next slide. Next slide. Stage 4, mainly chemotherapy, radiation for symptomatic reasons, and surgery also for symptomatic relief. Next slide. These are the diagrammatic representation of non-small cell lung cancer when in metastatic setting. First line is if EGFR TKI, EGFR positive, then TKI. It is continued. When it fails, then chemotherapy, platinum based, then pemetrexed based. If ALK positive, first line ALK, that is crizotinib, then second line ceritinib. If progressions, then combination chemotherapy or therapy. If non-mutated, then platinum based doublets, and then maintenance with pemetrexed. In second line, pemetrexed or taxane group. In third line, pemetrexed, taxane. These are the third line options. Next slide. These are the NCCN guidelines for small cell lung cancer. This is a hazy slide. I am just giving the message. For limited stage, cisplatin is the gold standard for 6 cycles, followed by consolidation radiation, followed by PCI. Nowadays, concomitant chemoradiation followed by PCI. For extensive stage, mainly 6 cycles of chemotherapy, mainly cisplatin etoposide based. After progression, second line with topotecan or irinotecan based, third line topotecan, irinotecan, docetaxel or immunotherapy. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. No need. These are the again diagrammatic NCCN guideline. Previous slide. Guideline for non-small cell lung cancer as per mutation. TKIs are given in second line TKI, then third line taxane based chemotherapy or pemetrexed based chemotherapy, and then finally, if needed, immunotherapy. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. These are the treatment guidelines, and now a bit elaboration for lung cancer management for non-small cell lung cancer that is localized, which I have told earlier, stage 1 and 3. Then primary treatment is surgery. Then and adjuvant chemotherapy, and sometimes radiation is given for the probability of remaining micrometastasis. Next slide. Next slide. Same as I told earlier. Next slide. Stage 3A disease, usually surgery followed by adjuvant chemoradiation therapy. Next slide. When N2 is two types, N2 minimal and N2 bulky. For minimal, surgery followed by chemoradiation. Next slide. For N2, next slide, in minimum as I told, N2 bulky. Next slide. When N2 is bulky, better to avoid surgery, better to give chemoradiation at first. That is the main modality of treatment. If needed, surgery later on. Next slide. Surgery, those stage 1 to 3 main treatment of surgery. They are remaining the scope of microscopic residue. That is why postoperative radiations. Next slide. So, Also, in addition to local recurrence, there remains the scope of distal recurrence. That's why after surgery, stage 1, 2, and 3, adjuvant chemotherapy is advocated. Next slide. Next. Now, neoadjuvant chemotherapy, radiation therapy is indicated mainly in locally advanced, that is stage 3B diseases, where there occur so many problems regarding the surgery. It reduces the tumor and enhances the local control. Then it increases the progression with survival and also, but not the overall survival. Next slide. Next slide. This is the elaboration of stage 3B disease. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Mainly chemotherapy and radiation, then Pancourt syndrome. Severe pain is the presenting symptom. So initial surgery is not done in majority of the cases, mainly chemoradiation followed by surgery. Next slide. Unresectable or medically inoperable tumors, when operable but medically not fit for surgery. In that case, radiation, radical doses, newer techniques can give higher doses. Nowadays, hyperfractionation has reduced the time to give radical dosage to this type of tumors. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. These are the doses. These are the doses, but nowadays hypofractionation reduces the dose. Next slide. To shortage of time, I am going hurriedly. Next slide. PCR. Now for non-small cell lung cancer, locally advanced disease, prophylactic cranial irradiation reduces the cerebral recurrence to some extent, but it has not yet been approved. It is on investigation, so better not to give prophylactic cranial irradiation in locally advanced non-small cell lung cancer. Next slide. Stage 4 disease. There is inoperable disease. Intention is to prolongation of the cerebral and to give them a quality of life. Next slide. Now, elaboration of the advanced stage of non-small cell lung cancer, which I have shown in the NCCN guideline. Driver mutation absent chemotherapy first. Next slide. This is in elaboration. Platinum doublets may be added with some biological agents, but if performance status is low, only single agent chemotherapy is to be started. Next slide. The next slide, that is maintenance therapy by single chemotherapy in case of non-mutated. Next slide. Next slide. If driver mutation is unknown, then better to start chemotherapy and then switch over to TKI if mutation is present. Someone wants to complete the chemotherapy and then wants to go to TKI later on. Next slide. Next slide. Next slide. As I told this, next slide. I have completed this. These are the TKIs. These are the EGFR TKIs. Next slide. I have finished this. For ALK mutation, crizotinib, first and second line ceritinib. Next slide. Other mutation, ROS1, BRAF, and KRAS. ROS1 mutation by crizotinib. HER2 exon 20 insertions by trastuzumab. On trial basis, BRAF. Rate rearrangements, carbamazepine or fendetanib. These are the drugs. Next slide. Subsequent treatment depends upon the response in the previous treatment. Next slide. On this basis depends upon the subsequent treatment. That is progression after the first line treatment. Next slide. Without a driver mutation, then TKI may be tried or ultimately immunotherapy. Next slide. If driver mutation present, then when progression occurs, we switch over to chemotherapy and finally immunotherapy. For elderly patients, performance status is 0 to 2, combination chemotherapy, otherwise best supportive care or oral TKI. Next slide. Or oral TKI. Specific metastasis site. If oligometastasis, then radiation plays some roles. Bone metastasis, radiation plays some roles. Next. Then bone mets, radiation plays roles for symptomatic relief. Then cerebral mets, radiation, leptomeningeal cerebral mets, radiation, then small cell lung cancer. As I told, again, just repetition, limited stage, cisplatin etoposide, 4 to 6 cycles, followed by consolidation radiation, followed by PCI. Nowadays, CCRT followed by PCI, and for extensive stage, only chemotherapy. And these are the next line chemotherapy schedule. Next slide. Next slide, no need. Small cell finished. Next slide. No need. Next slide. Next slide. As a whole, the prognosis of lung cancer in the previous slide. These are the prognosis of lung cancer as per stage. Next slide. Now, as yet prognosis of lung cancer is not satisfactory. Till date, main hope for lung cancer is prevention. We have to give attention towards the prevention. If we stop smoking after 3 years, the propensity for developing lung cancer probability will be decreased gradually. And after 10 years, he or she will come near to a never smoker, non-smokers. And there is a message for the general public. If an adult man smokes less than 100 cigarettes during his whole lifetime, he is entitled as never smoker. So many of us has scope to be the never smoker. If possible, try to avail this opportunity. Thanks for question sharing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your innovative presentation. And I would also like to give thanks Professor Mullah Obadullah Baki sir. Now I would like to invite MD Shaukat Hossain Selim. He is watching from today's webinar. Can you hear me, Mr. Shaukat Hossain Selim? I request you to make comments on to this webinar program. Oh, আচ্ছা স্যার আমাদের কিনোট স্পিকার দুজনকে স্যার আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি এবং স্যার আমার একটা কোশ্চেন ছিল এবং একই সাথে আমি যারা প্যানেলিস্টকে ইনভাইট করব দেন আমাদের লাং ক্যান্সার ম্যানেজমেন্ট গাইডলাইন এন্ড ইমেজিং ফলো আপের উপরে এই প্যান্ডেমিক সিচুয়েশনে তাদের কমেন্টস করার জন্য স্যার আই উড নাও
আপনি এক একজনকে ইনভাইট করেন সিনিয়রিটি বেসিস আপনি ইনভাইট করেন
Sir, first I would like to request Professor Sarwalam sir to make comments on to this scientific seminar.
ধন্যবাদ আমি আমাদের শ্রদ্ধেয় স্যারদের এবং আমাদের শ্রদ্ধেয় এক্সপার্টদের কাছ থেকে আমি বাংলায় বলার পারমিশন নিয়ে শুরু করছি। আমি প্রথমেই স্মরণ করছি এই মুহূর্তে আমাদের কোভিড-19 যুদ্ধে আমাদের যারা শহীদ হয়েছেন, আমাদের সিনিয়র প্রফেসরস, আমাদের কলিগস, আমাদের যারা জুনিয়র্স এবং আমি তাদের আত্মার মাগফিরাত কামনা করছি এবং তাদের পরিবারের সুখ পরিবারের প্রতি সহানুভূতি জ্ঞাপন করে আমি শুরু করছি। আমার মনে হয় যে সময়ের স্বল্পতার জন্য তেমন কিছু বলার আমাদের থাকবে না, কারণ হচ্ছে এছাড়া আমাদেরও এখানে অনেক সিনিয়র এক্সপার্ট হয়ে গেছেন, তারা মন্তব্য করবেন। আমি এখানে ক্যান্সার সোসাইটি এবং ফাউন্ডেশন কর্তৃক আয়োজিত এই সেমিনারে আমি আমন্ত্রিত হয়ে নিজেকে ধন্য মনে করছি। আমি শ্রদ্ধেয় ওবায়দুল্লাহ পাকি স্যারের যে প্রেজেন্টেশন, সেটা শুনে আমি অত্যন্ত মুগ্ধ হয়েছি, কিন্তু আনফরচুনেটলি যেটা হয়েছে সেটা হচ্ছে টেকনিক্যাল কারণে সম্পূর্ণটা শুনতে পারিনি। আমার মনে হয় আমি অলরেডি আমাদের স্টুডেন্টদেরকে এখানে যুক্ত হতে বলছি এই কারণে যে কোভিড-19 সিচুয়েশনে স্যারের যে বক্তব্য, স্যারের যে প্রেজেন্টেশনটা, এটা অত্যন্ত সময়ের উপযোগী একটা প্রেজেন্টেশন। কেননা যে কোভিড-19 এর মেইন টার্গেট অর্গান হচ্ছে লাং, এবং লাংয়ের যে যখন কমপ্লিকেশনস হয়ে যে নিউমোনিয়া এবং আদার যে প্রবলেমগুলো দেখা দেয়, সেখানে কিন্তু কার্সিনোমা লাংয়ের যে ফিচারসগুলোর সাথে কনফিউজ করে, এবং আনফরচুনেটলি যেটা হয় সেটা হচ্ছিল যে বেশিরভাগ এইজেড পেশেন্ট কিন্তু লাং ক্যান্সারের পেশেন্ট, আবার এইজেড পেশেন্ট কিন্তু কোভিড-19 এর পেশেন্ট। সুতরাং দুইটা যখন একই সাথে হয় তখন সেই জিনিসটাকে ম্যানেজ করার জন্য এটা অবশ্যই একটা ভালো পলিসি দরকার। আমি স্যারকে অত্যন্ত ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। এবং রেডিয়েশন থেরাপির ক্ষেত্রে প্রায়োরিটি সেট করা হবে সেই জিনিসগুলো উনি সুন্দরভাবে তুলে ধরছেন, স্যারকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই। আর আমাদের শ্রদ্ধা সত্যি একটা ক্লাসিক্যাল প্রেজেন্টেশন, উনি এই স্বল্প সময়ের ভিতরে আমাদের লাং ক্যান্সারের, নন স্পন্সর লাং ক্যান্সার এবং স্মল সেল লাং ক্যান্সারের যে সার্বিক যে প্রেজেন্টেশনটা দিয়েছেন, এটা অত্যন্ত জ্ঞান নির্ভর। আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আমি আর আমার বক্তব্য দীর্ঘায়িত না করে আমাকে এখানে আমন্ত্রণ জানানোর জন্য আবারও ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে আমি আমার বক্তব্য শেষ করছি। ধন্যবাদ।
স্যারকে অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ স্যার, খুব চমৎকার করে আজকে সময় উপযোগী বক্তব্য দেওয়ার জন্য। এই মুহূর্তে
আমি একটু বলি, আমাদের হাতে কিন্তু 8 মিনিট আছে, 8 মিনিট। আমাদের প্রসাদ দাইমউদ্দিন বলবে, তারপর সেলিম ভাই। আমাদের কিন্তু গোপালগঞ্জ, খুলনা থেকে কয়েকজন ডাক্তার আছে, তাদেরকে আজকে নেক্সট টাইম আমি বলবো। আমাদের হাতে আর 8 মিনিট আছে। হ্যাঁ,
আমি বলি।
জি স্যার, আমি স্বাগতম স্যার আজকের অনুষ্ঠানে। স্যার আপনি কিছু আপনার মূল্যবান কমেন্টস শোনার জন্য আমরা ওয়েট করছি।
আমরা প্রতি রোববারে এই ধরনের অনুষ্ঠান করব ইনশাআল্লাহ।
ইনশাআল্লাহ স্যার।
কিন্তু সময়টা এমন যে নামাজের হয়ে যায় রাত্রি 8-8:30টার দিকে করলে ভালো হয়, 8:30টার পর থেকে।
না, সবাই অসুবিধা নেই তো, তাই না?
থ্যাংক ইউ বাকি ভাই। I first thank Professor Mullah Obaidullah Baki for holding the seminar, webinar seminar on management and treatment of lung cancer in this COVID situation condition. This is a timely presentation because we are facing coronavirus, COVID-19 virus, and we are very much. Most of our specialists cannot attend the patient as because the fear of death. It is true. I before go into details, I then congratulate Mr. most probably Shaukat Hossain, who is our media partner today. I am very glad to see my old friend, Professor Mokhlesuddin, Professor Sarwar Alam, Professor Ghulam Farooq Mohiuddin, and my youngest and most, he is looking very younger today, Professor Qazi Mustaq Hussain. my younger brother. I thank all of you, and I thank the person who are now by helping us to holding this type of webinar seminar. Today, the two giant speaker, one is Professor Mullah Obaidullah Baqi and other is Professor Mokhlisuddin. Two speaker has spoken in two lines. Professor Obaidullah Baqi has given us the details idea about the treatment and management of lung cancer and treatment of lung cancer in the COVID situation. He has already elaborately discussed the treatment which is guided by ESCO, ESMO, and other bodies in this COVID situation, because most of the cases of lung cancer present as cough and breathlessness. The COVID patient is also present cough and breathlessness, and we all fear to attend the patient as he is suffering from lung cancer or is suffering with COVID-19 with lung cancer. So it is very difficult to identify first before testing COVID-19. So we have to attend the patient to cure, because either cure or to give them a better quality of life. Professor Mullah Obaidullah Baqi has already discussed the situation in which we can treat the patient and manage the patient. And Professor Mokhlisuddin, who has give details about the management and treatment of the patient, normally we used to give. So I thank through our giant speaker. I thank the person. I have seen 21% has attended this webinar. I thank all of them for their attendance. I cannot go into details because the time is very short, but I can mention here that two of our speaker has already mentioned the treatment of lung cancer in surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, and TKI immunotherapy, and also the targeted therapy. So I thank the speakers and all other attendants, and I also thank Mr. Mamunur Rashid and his associates who are helping us for holding this webinar. Thank you all for making me as a panelist in this webinar. Thank you all.
জি স্যার, অসংখ্য ধন্যবাদ স্যার, খুব মূল্যবান বক্তব্যের জন্য। স্যার, আমাদের সময় সংক্ষিপ্ত না, হয়তো আমাদের খুব ভালো লাগতো আপনাদের এই সান্নিধ্য পাওয়ার জন্য। এই মুহূর্তে আমি আমন্ত্রণ স্যার, আমি
সময় সংগ্রহের জন্য আমি ছোট করলাম, 20টা শর্ট করে দিচ্ছি।
মামুন সেলিম স্যার।
জি স্যার, জি আমি ইনভাইট করতেছি মিস্টার শওকত হোসেন সেলিম, এডিটর USA অনলাইন news.com।
ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে সুন্দর আয়োজনের জন্য, বিশেষ করে প্রফেসর বাকি ভাই এই সুন্দর আয়োজনের জন্য, এবং যে সময়টিতে আপনারা এই আয়োজনটা করেছেন। আসলে বাংলাদেশের যে বিষয়গুলো আমরা মিডিয়াতে দেখি, COVID-19 নিয়ে বাংলাদেশে যে অবস্থা চলছে, হসপিটালগুলো ব্যবস্থাপনা ইত্যাদি একটা হযবরল অবস্থায় মনে হচ্ছে। আপনারা